What's up, guys? Today's actually Tuesday. This normally comes on a Monday, but Mr. Joe was out yesterday. We'll explain it all to you guys, so y'all stick around. Joe's AllStar Tools coming up right after this.
Hey guys, how y'all doing today? I hope you're doing all right. Had a really rough weekend. Not as bad as my wife did. I'm first going to talk about why I wasn't here yesterday. I ended up having to, my wife and I put her in the hospital. 4 months ago, beginning of the year, was year anniversary when our son killed himself. And at first, Judy and I were seeing signs, good things, and figured, that's Jacob's way of letting us know he's all right and everything. And Judy was doing so good, she, and I didn't know this, decided to start taking her off of her medicine. It's never a good thing. Well, I started getting to a point when she realized that may have been a mistake, and she started getting her back on, and that was worse. And then she got some infection, and with her Lyme disease, it just snowballed bad. So by Sunday morning, she had gone 3 days without sleeping at all. I know, she kept me up too. But me, I can sit down and pass out and, kind of get right and figure she's doing the same, but she couldn't. But she's getting help, and, there's hope. And I guess I got to ask you all for a bunch of prayers again. But it's going to work out. So that's where I was all weekend and all yesterday, trying to see what we could do to get things right, and I think we're at the right place. So that was that. I have something cool to show you. We have, and Mr. Clay got the first one. So you can see the size of them. I love every bit of them. We got a big old box full of them. So as you all order something from me, I'm quite certain I'll throw one of these in there, wherever you're going. And there's a few guys that buy something for one of their buddies. You do that, I'll make sure I throw one in for the buddies too. We take care of everybody. Now, I'm going to show you a creeper. This here is called a wide body. It's a traction taxi. What it has is big 5-inch wheels, bearings in here, bearings on top. Now what the 5-inch does for you is it gets you over all kinds of debris, power cords if you're not using all the heavy-duty Milwaukee tools, or whatever you need.
So that one can roll over a zip tie.
It can roll over a zip tie, stones, but what it does is it keeps the wheels and everything away from your head, but it's narrow.
Right.
So guys that work on tractor trailers, where it got the dual wheels in the back, this will fit in between the two tires. The ones that have the wheels out to the sides will not. Comfortable. Nice foam, nice pad.
Oh yeah.
So
take a nap on that thing.
I can guarantee when boss sees your feet laying out under the truck, you're catching them Z's. You just have a string with your hand, so your legs moving as you're. But these are 170. 170. 170. And then you see the back. You got all steel frame welded together. I believe it's a 300-pound capacity, so real men can work with this.
That's right.
I got a monster thing to show you. Here's the box.
Okay.
Oh,
that's nice.
Now let me show you what you're getting in here.
Okay.
Powder coated magnets, and the bottom is powder coated too. These stick good. They don't scratch your toolbox, refrigerator, wherever you want. You get this here tray, which is this one. You got a much longer tray.
Okay.
Which would be strong magnets. Oh, okay. I went to the aerosol can or cup holder.
Right.
if you're drinking cold brews with your buddies, you got a place to stick it. Some for screwdrivers and hooks and picks. And you can see it'll stick.
I've got a lot of magnets.
Powder coated. Here's the other longer tray I was telling you about.
Right.
So you get this one here. This here double one.
Paper towel, right?
Either paper towel holder, or one guy, he's got his grease gun on here, and he says, I can stick a roll of paper towels on here. I'm coordinated enough on the other one.
There you go.
So he ended up getting 5 tools, but these 4 tools in this box on sale for $50.
Hey, that's a good deal, man.
I've been blowing a bunch of them out, so.
That's really nice.
That's a good one. Well, that's all the good stuff, and we have Clay's $1 for the bucket.
$1 in the bucket.
Other stuff to get done. But I'm gonna get to a story that when I grew up, on a farm, and we'd be working with the family and your dad, and then he brought a machine shop, and by age 14, I was working my way from the ground up, becoming a journeyman machinist. And something would get heated, and I remember the very first time he says to me, we're kind of discussing something, and it could be, one strong opinion against another strong opinion, but he says, Joey, he says, you know what burns my butt? I understand he didn't speak word butts, but right. Clay says, change your language a little, so I'll do that for you, but if we're person to person, I'll tell you just how he said it. But he says, what burns my butt? And all of a sudden I'm like, what are we talking about? He goes, a flame about this high. Cracks me up, and it's like, okay. We can go back. I can kind of see things a little bit your way, but because that burned my butt too, I told him. Yeah. And of course, I didn't talk in that language either. Next week we'll be rocking and rolling, more tools. I hope you all have a better week, because, well, from here on, my week's getting better. I know my wife's going to be getting better. And,
yeah, that's right.
That's what counts.
That's it.
That's what we look forward to. There's always brighter days. So keep smiling. I'm going to get to this. Subscribe down here. It's free. You need to help support Clay, whatever you can do, and anything you need, I will be getting you one of those. That's
right, guys. There's his phone number and email. So,
and Mr. Allen, I really do like these. Thank you.
All right, guys, like always, be sure to hit the thumbs up, click that subscribe button. It's totally free and don't cost you a dime. We'll catch you guys next week. Y'all have a great one.